Britney Spears posted a very interesting Instagram with a very cryptic message and three seemingly unrelated photographs. The first was a cathedral, which I think is the Sistine Chapel or the 16th Chapel, because it took 15 extra times to get it right. The second is the Israeli star or the Jewish star. And the third is Australia. C, cathedral. I is Jewish star. Australia, A. CIA. That's what people believe those pictures are about. Let's read what she wrote. It's okay to lock your daughter up and make her work 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., with no days off. 105 people are in and out of a small trailer home weekly. I think that's an exaggeration. 105 people. No private baths. That's awful. Seen naked when changing. Drugged. Can't even speak or talk. Okay. No private baths. Seen naked when changing. That is really psychological rape. Can't speak or talk, has to be available to the treatment people and show up every day for 10 hours a day. They're exhausting her. If not, we'll have to stay longer. Never given a date on when you can leave. 9 p.m. bed every night. That's really difficult for an entertainer who generally works at night, begins working at 9 p.m. Like 8 gallons of blood weekly. I think that's an exaggeration. I think she means 8 pints of blood. This happened to me for 4 months after I worked for my dad and my family for 13 effing years. I gave my all when I worked only to be literally thrown away. I was nothing more than a puppet to my family, yet to the public, I just performed on stage and did what I was told to do. But it was worse than that because it was accepted and approved by the people I loved the most. Looks are deceiving. I must have it nice on vacations, LOL. So I guess a lot of people comment on her vacations and say how nice her vacations are. After 13 years, damn straight I should go. I was treated less than, demoralized, and embarrassed. Nobody should ever be treated the way I was. The reason I bring this up is because ending the conservatorship is a huge deal, but come on, that's it? I understand what she's talking about because I was the scapegoat and I was treated as an inferior person because I was superior, because I was smarter than other people, because I was better than other people. And that's what's happening to Britney. Continuing, they all got away with it. If you've ever been in shock for 4 months, threatened for your life, you would be upset too. I'm not done. I want justice and won't stop until something is done to those who harmed me. And yes, I was harmed. This is a message to all who've been threatened for their life. You are not alone. So I'm wondering if she's going to do more, if there's going to be criminal charges, if she's going to expose famous Hollywood people and political leaders as Illuminati. I'm wondering if she's MK Ultra. What were they doing with Britney's blood? Are these satanic rituals? Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of non-royalty. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment if you like the content. So, I'm wondering if Britney, question we have is Britney MK Ultra? Okay, because she is saying some stuff. She's saying she's going to get some people. And MK Ultra is a CIA op where they torture people, they do psychological trauma to them. They basically turn them into slaves, super soldiers, super assassins, and they can send these people out to kill other people and to do their bidding, and they have no concern or fear for their own lives. Here's Britney going crazy. We've seen lots of pictures of how beautiful Britney is. She's already 40, and she's still in amazing condition and shape, and she's a superstar. Okay, so, Britney was definitely tormented. Britney was definitely held as a hostage. She was under constant psychological and physical attack. And it just wear you down. And she was 13 years under that conservatorship. And she is hinting that, with the pictures especially, CIA, Cathedral, Israeli Star, CIA, Australia, that the CIA did this to her. It's very possible. So is Britney MK Ultra? Let's just see what the cards want to say about it. Is Britney MK Ultra? A CIA op. Someone the CIA is doing stuff to. Oh, devil. Well, that's on the mind. The position is on the mind. Oh. Is Britney MK Ultra? So I do want to see card. I'm staining. Okay, you can't see it on, but this is cherry mahogany. Next time, I guess I'll wear gloves. But apparently, stains pretty good. It's very beautiful. It's my front entrance. It's a 1913 home, so it's it has its own entryway and stuff like that. So I was just staining the doors, beautiful doors, and that were really beat up. Fix those up and stain them. Okay. So is she MK Ultra? I would expect to see like devil cards. This is more just emotionalism. I would expect to see incubus, succubus, finger of God, imposed. Yeah. Let's read it. 9 diamonds, Mercury. Mercury is a trickster, 2 spades, broken relationship, and heart. So, yeah, we're doing this for your own good, Britney. Heart. Okay, but they're lying, and it's destroying the relationship. And this adds 12, 3 spades. It's a conflict. Behind, she had a rosy view. And you see, like, the girl with the dragon tattoo when... the journalist guy in the original, I don't know if they did it in the American version, but in the original version, which was Swedish, I think, this killer guy grabbed him and was torturing him, had him chained up by his wrists, and then as he's torturing him, he stopped for a moment and asked, "Do you want a glass of water?" He hugged him very tenderly, and the victim started crying, and the torturer, the murderer, was like, "It's just too easy. This is just too easy." Okay, and that's how they do MK Ultra. So these folks who are tortured like this, like the Turpin children, they never say a negative thing about their parents, and the parents are in jail forever, okay, for what they did to them. But they're like, "No, I believe my parents love me." It's that kind of thing, and it's nonsense. Something is really wrong with your parents, Turpin children. Something is really wrong with them, and they belong in jail. And people are doing to them what they did to you now. So, and they deserve that. And let's be honest. And along those lines, Juicy Smollier was just sentenced, and he gets 150 days. What a joke! What a joke! I think that's an evil verdict based on what he did. He's a really terrible person. And what he did was really, really evil. So on the mind is evil, incubus, succubus, bad relationship. We have broken relationship and bad relationship or addiction. This can be pumping her up with drugs. They had her on all kinds of meds, all kinds of medications. So the devil is evil and, poisoning. The way is open. Imposed circumstances. So if the CIA was involved, we would have the finger of God. There would be outside forces imposing their will. City and water into wine. Water into wine can be a really good deception card because water is not wine, and so here it is in the outcome. So she was deceived. They were telling her that they loved her. There are other people involved. So there's lawyers, okay? There's a lot of calculation if lawyers are involved. Okay, and this can be emotional manipulation, which is exactly what MK Ultra would be. And then we have devil and water into line. A lot of deception, a lot of evil, breaking the relationship, playing on, we love you, and making her believe this, but they're torturing her. So they were definitely, abusing the crap out of her emotionally and physically. And that, being forced to take baths and people are watching, being forced to be naked and dress in front of people, that is really horrible. That is horrible. That is horrible abuse. That is like the worst kind of abuse. It can always get worse, but that's really bad. Doing that to her, that's really, really bad. Just demeaning her to nothing. So definitely she was abused. Definitely she's manipulated. There are outside forces. Let's just ask if this 7 diamonds is CIA. Throw a couple of clarifiers. Is this 7 diamonds, is this CIA? Because there's some nasty stuff going on in Hollywood. And I've met some of these people, and they're just really creepy. Like, they don't have emotions. It's just really, really, there's some really, really creepy people out there. And there's probably some good people, but there's some really creepy people out there. Is this the CIA? Player outside, permanent relationship. Comes and goes. 1926 again adds 7 diamonds. Finger of God. So there are people outside that are coming in and out of this situation. Yes, there are people behind the scenes pulling the strings. Okay, and that said, I don't know if you could see that. That people behind the scenes secretly pulling the strings. That says CIA to me. Let's just ask the sticks. Just see what the sticks want to say. Yes, no, yes, no. Was the CIA involved with Britney Spears? Is she MK Ultra? Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou. There is a clear yes. I don't know, you can't see that, it's a little bit off camera, but the sticks are crossing. So yes. So that outside imposition. So she is MK Ultra. Very disturbing. Very, very, very disturbing. That anyone would do that to anyone else. And I'm not sure I care about their reasons. Is Britney about to expose very famous Hollywood and political leaders? Because I would note, okay, we have that guy Epstein who didn't kill himself, okay, so he wouldn't expose all of these top level people. Okay, but we do have Maxwell, Ghislaine Maxwell, who was charged and who was talking, okay, and she wasn't killed. Okay, and now Britney is threatening to talk. Is Britney going to expose very famous Hollywood people, very famous political leaders? She would especially know about Hollywood. So let's look at Britney and Hollywood and other people. Let's look and see if she's going to expose people. Britney. That can mean no or full stop. Hollywood and Politico people, blaming them. Rulers blaming rulers, very established. Do we have Britney exposing all the way to the top, direct action to put a stop to this, going all the way to the top? 9s are almost completed. 10s are completion. 1 is the beginning. So she's going to take very direct action, go all the way to the top, expose people, send to the highest places and all the way to the top. 18 and 13, 28, 31 to the whole world. 8 clubs. So yeah, she is She's going to go all the way to the top. She's going all the way to the top. She's going to blame people. So this is Hollywood and political. I think she knows a whole lot more about Hollywood people because she's an entertainer. The very well established, lots of money, the rulers who are in the establishment are going to get blamed. 23-31 to the whole world, to the whole world. 8 clubs for both of these. On an ongoing basis, reacting to things, 10, 3 diamonds. Yeah, she is going to expose some people. She's going to expose the rulers. She's really going to put the blame on them. And these are very powerful, very wealthy people. And she's just going to go right after them. No subtlety at all. She's just going to go right after them with like a big machete or something. She's not going to pull her punches. Are they going to scream that Britney's crazy and try to put her back under the conservatorship? Because that's a no-brainer. Are they going to scream that Britney's crazy and try to put her under the conservatorship again? They're going to try to put Britney back under the conservatorship. Oh, there's the devil underneath. Ruler, keeping everything. Yeah, imposing. Yeah. There's the devil. Yeah. And we have the yes card. Yep. Yes. Underneath, yeah. Yes. Devil, they'll do anything to keep their lies a secret. And 8 diamonds is money, and Scourge constantly restricting the money. Yes, they want to get back control of the money. 29, 37. 9 spaces, 36, 10 hearts. And they'll play the emotional cards. It's for her own good. 7 diamonds imposing their will. The king is imposing their will. 28, 7 spades. Secrets, to keep the secrets into the whole world. So, yeah, most of all, okay, like in my family, my father was a narcissist. It was all about being in control, just being in control. And that's what it's all about. That's what evil people, most of all, are all about, controlling you. And they don't care if you're starving. They don't care if you're naked. The more restrictions they can put on you, and that's what they did to Britney. Britney, they're making her be naked in front of them every day. They're controlling her time, her energy. They're pumping her full of drugs. All of those things. They were doing everything they could, and it is amazing that Britney is a beautiful, spectacular, amazing, artist, because she really only had the energy just to be a great singer and dancer and artist. She really did. She didn't have time, and I think that's why it went on so long, because she just didn't have energy to fight these people, and they were restricting her so bad. So are they going to try to put her back under the conservatorship? Yes. They'll do anything to control her. Absolutely anything. Okay, so they're collecting a whole lot of Britney's blood. Were they doing satanic rituals with Britney's blood? Because that's the most powerful form of magic. Why? Because in the Bible, okay, they did blood sacrifices. And that's before Christ came, it was blood sacrifices. So the most powerful form of ritual is blood ritual. And they're collecting, she said 8 gallons a day, but I think that's impossible. 8 pints. So were they doing satanic ritual with Britney's blood? Because they've got a constant supply of it. Opportunity. Oh, executioner. Trinity. Where are they doing satanic ritual with Britney's blood? Executioner. Very systematic. Will do anything. Will cut the head off. Opportunities. Working everything together. 7 and 13. 25 spades. Yes, they were. Okay, and King of Spades is also legal. This is just something that was available to them. They were working every avenue. They weren't just doing satanic ritual with the blood, but yes, they were doing satanic ritual with the blood because it was available. I would say 10 hearts here is manipulating the emotions, saying we love you, but it's completely dead. Putting a nice face on everything and manipulating the emotions, but and this is an interesting pairing. 3 hearts, 4 spades. This beautiful appearance, but it's completely dead. So yeah, it was all about manipulating and controlling Britney. Okay, and that's what it's all about. I want to ask, will anyone face criminal charges? Any of these people who did these terrible things to Britney? Okay, because civil penalties clearly can apply, but Britney has lots of money. She's gotten her money back. She doesn't really need more money. And these people who were controlling her and controlling her money are now broke, and that's good. So, but will anyone face criminal charges? Okay, the money is civil. Criminal is they can restrict your freedom and put these people in jail. Is anyone that did these things to Britney going to face criminal sanctions, criminal charges? Because she hinted at that. Big change in the foundation on an ongoing basis. Oh boy. Look at that. Look at these very negative cards sandwiched between these 2 hearts. All right, do I see anyone facing criminal charges? Big change on an ongoing basis in the foundation and money. 9. These are all, diamonds are great money cards. 9, 3 diamonds. She's going to do everything she can, and she's going to attack the money. So, underneath, people have a lot of sympathy for her, and things have really changed in the situation. She has finally gotten away, 2 spades, from the bad people, blocked and legally. So I think she's set up structures to keep these vicious, horrible people away from her, and she has a lot of sympathy. I think Britney's going to do everything she can on in the civil realm and the criminal realm. I think she's going to work to expose people and prosecute criminally. I don't see success here necessarily, but she's going to work every avenue. So is Britney MK Ultra? Yes. And I specifically asked the Sticks, is the CIA involved? Yeah, they were hiding behind the scenes. Okay, and manipulating these people and advising the people who literally had their hands on Britney. Is Britney about to expose very famous Hollywood people in particular? Yes, she's going to expose people. They were doing satanic ritual with her blood. They're going to try to put her back under the conservatorship, which I think people are just not going to be okay with because it was torture and it was too restrictive. And she's really going to go after people. I'm not sure she will be successful with the criminal charges. But kudos to Britney, and God bless her, and I hope she has all the success in the world prosecuting these people. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment.